Dude, we're doing Dark Souls.
Yeah, yep, this is Dark Souls, alright.
I begged you for like weeks and weeks. I was like, dude, all you do all day, you just play Dark Souls,
So
you're
it's time
talking
to-
on Skype constantly, you tell your stories, but we haven't done a Dark Souls video together.
Yep, so
and
here
now
it is.
we are.
Dark Souls.
There's the bonfire, I recognize that.
Yep, and...
King Alant.
Yep, King
Alant?
Alant, basically, you know, it's Gwyn, obviously.
Bolalaria.
Bull...
This isn't Skyrim.
No, this isn't Skyrim. This isn't
Was that Minas Tirith?
I don't know what that is, I'm sorry.
What are we playing? Michael,
Dude, we're playing Demon Souls.
Can you summarize the plot for me?
You have to link the fire.
Really?
No.
I honestly
You have to
don't know
get
what
you
you're
have to
talking
get
about.
Demon Souls, and I don't actually remember because I haven't gotten to the point where the plot really starts to kick in. But basically, there's just people that go and collect Demon Souls. Really.
Is this the same narrator?
I
Dark
think so.
Pretty sure it is.
Yep.
Yeah. I like her. She has a good voice.
I was gonna start with, "Hey, little sis," and you should have started with, "Hey, big sis," and "Hey, we're cis optimists." I'm Michelle. I got my co-host
that's
here,
So,
Janiqua.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, I've not played Demon Souls. The whole reason I asked for you to do this video is because I've only played Dark Souls. I don't have a PS3, so I can't play this game. But I really want to know about it because I've heard a lot of good things.
It's a good game.
But I know nothing about it. I know that it's very similar to Dark Souls. I don't really know where the similarities end. Now, you made a character. What kind of level of customization do you have when you make a character? Do you choose a class?
Yeah, oh yeah. I guess I should mention there are classes in the game. They're not as diverse as Dark Souls, because similarly with Dark Souls, you know how you make a character, you pick the starting class, but like the class doesn't really matter after a while.
Yeah. You just kind of build your own.
In Demon Souls, it pretty much doesn't matter right away. But
it's very minor.
Yes, it is very.
Do you start with the same equipment?
No. With what I picked, Royalty, you actually do get a couple really nice items, and that's you get a circlet that I think increases how much mana you have, and you also start with a ring that regenerates mana. Oh yeah, there's mana in this game.
Oh really?
Yep.
But it regenerates?
Yep. Well,
only with that ring, or does it always?
It doesn't regenerate normally.
Okay,
you need the ring.
That would suck if you just had to like stand in one spot for 5 minutes to regenerate your mana.
I'm not gonna lie, it regenerates really fast. It's a nice ring.
That's good.
And
can you not get that ring otherwise?
I think you can somewhere.
Because in Dark Souls, you can get any of the starting equipment pretty much.
It is. I don't think you can get starting equipment.
Well, but I mean, you can get the perks of each class, right?
Like no.
The knight has the knight armor. You can get the knight armor. So.
I can't remember. I'm sorry, but I don't think you can like get it like the starting sets like you can in Dark Souls in this game.
Okay.
It's more like I don't know. Armor doesn't matter in this game.
So that you may lull the
straight up, no poise.
To slumber.
Really?
No poise.
So it's just pure damage reduction, basically?
Yep.
Okay.
Game has more of an emphasis on dodging than blocking.
Tutorial. That's
Yep.
the name of this level.
Here's the tutorial, and it's in pure white. You don't know what that is yet. I'll explain that later.
No, I don't.
But yeah, you see that little blowy glue thing going on with my character? That's my regeneration.
Blowy glue thing?
Glowy blue thing. Glowy.
You definitely said blowy.
No, I said glowy. But yeah, you see that little blowy glue thing going on with my character?
Okay.
Alright.
So you killed a hollow. You got a rapier.
Yeah. Start with a rapier. The best fucking weapon ever.
Are the controls the same?
Yes.
Cool.
I should make note that my shield does not have 100% physical, and I got hit because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing in this game. But, hey, you see that little light on my character? I don't think that's in Dark Souls. You have, like, this little light on your character, and it lights the way. And in Dark Souls, it just kind of lights the way automatically.
Yeah. So a light radius, like from Diablo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are there ways to upgrade your light radius, or
No.
is it just a given thing?
It's just a given thing. I guess it's just basically to be like, hey, this is why there's light in the area.
Well, I guess that's kind of a difference in theme in the games, you know? I mean, Dark Souls, by the name, it's very dark, very dreary. This game seems a bit more colorful.
Yeah, it actually is. I think it's way more colorful. I also think the this royalty armor set, I forgot what it's called. I think it's just called like the mage set. I think it is the best looking thing in the game, besides maybe the boots, which are a little elvish.
You mean
like look at them. There's like that little pointy tip at the end, and it's like, are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
So are these Oh no, that's a tutorial message. Okay.
Yeah.
But is it like Dark Souls where you can leave messages for other players?
Yes.
Okay. Are there invasions
Yep.
and?
You can also summon for co-op.
Cool.
All only in human form.
Oh, so I thought you were always in human form in this.
No.
You go hollow?
You don't go hollow exactly. You get a soul form.
Okay. So you
don't.
become a ghost?
You don't look ugly when you go into soul form. You look the same.
Aw.
However,
I kind of liked how, imagine people coming over from this game. They're like, oh my god, I can't wait to play Dark Souls. I'm going to create the best waifu ever.
And
then they
it's
start the
ugly
game
as
and they're like a
shit. I know.
desiccated corpse.
I felt the same way when I first created my first character. I made him a sexy motherfucker. I'm like, I'm going to get all the ladies.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm the ugliest shit alive.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
So as you probably saw, there's loading like between like levels and stuff.
Yeah.
This is
it's not
basically
open
the
world.
same area, but we've just kind of teleported. So there was a small loading. Also, I should mention that the loading is kind of long for levels, so I will either edit it out completely or shorten it. Because I actually like the loading screens in this game. They're way better than... oh, hey, riposte. The riposte animation, dude! So much more brutal. I fucking love it.
It's pretty visceral.
These guys, fuck this shit. Soul arrow. Soul arrow.
Magic missile.
But the loading screens I like more in this game because it shows like characters and stuff, and it's like, oh, you're gonna meet this guy later. In fucking Dark Souls, it's just, hey, check out these item descriptions. Sometimes they're not even correct.
Yeah, that's true actually.
It's silly. Those guys are kind of like the Silver Knights of the game.
I had something interesting to ask, and now I can't remember.
You should probably remember. I'm running out of things to say.
God.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I got plenty to say. There's a guy with a crossbow over here.
Nice.
And you can backstab him like you can everyone else in this game.
Oh, I was gonna note that just sort of the graphical style, the aesthetics of this game, it seems almost more cartoony.
Yes.
Than Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I guess it's just an aesthetic because
I like it. It's visually distinct.
Yes, very. And I don't know. I guess I kind of prefer this over Dark Souls as well. I like the dreary atmosphere in Dark Souls 2, but I don't know. I like color. Okay, I just like color. I don't like super bright.
Dark
but I like
Souls
color.
is pretty colorful. I mean, I think a lot of people who play it, or just try it out, they think it's a very dark game. And it is, but that's only like the first few levels. I mean, once you get out of like the Undead Parish, I mean, you name a color. There's a zone in Dark Souls that has that color. There's like
the painted world of Ariamis is the best.
Yeah, it's
the best.
That's beautiful, man. And there's like the crystal caves are very blue or purple or something. The Dark Root Garden, green. There's a lot of color.
Are you ready to see the tutorial demon?
I heard that if you die on him, you don't get a second chance. Is that true?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a reward for defeating him?
You get a soul and quite a few shard stones. I like the fog gates in this game better. They look cooler.
Nice.
I don't know. I think they look cooler. So
looks like Vaseline smeared on glass.
So here he is. Does he remind you of anyone?
What? Yeah, yeah, kind of actually. Wow.
Specifically the Asylum Demon?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same boss.
Yep. Straight up to his attacks, his AI pretty much, and yeah. I'm not gonna tell you if I lose or win this fight.
Knowing you, I think you would probably have restarted if you lost.
No. I was going to say, I'm going to fight this guy once. I'm gonna do it.
He doesn't seem very difficult.
No. But the thing is that he can one-shot you. And...
Oh, really?
Yes. No matter what it is.
He seems easier than the Asylum Demon.
He is. He's stupid. He's very, very stupid.
He's much slower.
But the thing is that the Asylum Demon actually doesn't hurt you all that much. So if you get hit by him, you're like, whatever.
That's true.
But this guy, he will hurt you. So you gotta
the Asylum Demon is such a great opening boss, because you fight and it's like, no way do they expect me to beat this. And then you realize that they do. You're supposed to defeat it. Because the first time you fight him, you can run away, and you think, alright, you know, I'm gonna meet this guy again later, like 3 hours into the game, and kick his ass. No. 10 minutes from now, 5 minutes from now, you're gonna fight him, and you're gonna win.
I beat him.
Because you're a badass.
I felt pretty badass, speaking of badassery.
You didn't get hit.
No, I didn't. Well, the thing is that I can't get hit. I can't afford to get hit. Look at this guy over here with the fucking...
Is that a bonfire?
Yeah. Check out these ghosts around here and shit. Just like, I don't know. People
players?
trying to kill him. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey man, I'm playing online.
Oh, chest pain. Oh, it's gone. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, might have had to stop the video.
No.
That's where it ends,
my character,
right there.
my character.
I was so impressed by your victory.
You were so impressed by my victory and the fact that my character is so kawaii that it he had a little bit of a hard problem there.
So is this the next boss before us?
We're going straight to the next boss.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
This is the dragon god. He stays in one place. He's basically the gimmick fight. Like, he's basically Bed of Chaos. You're supposed to go around and activate things, specifically big-ass crossbow-y, whatever you want to call him. And you're supposed to, like,
Ballista?
pin him down, basically. And he's actually easier, not as cheap as Bed of Chaos. So here we go. We're going to go fight him. And,
jeez. I thought we were playing
here we go.
Souls,
this
not
is,
God of War.
Never mind.
Wow. Okay.
Whoops.
What? You died? What?
Mm-hmm.
How did you die? That was a cutscene.
Killed me.
So is that a necessary death?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just put that out there. I was gonna act like I was gonna fight him and everything, but nah.
I was excited.
But hey,
we'll
see him later.
I suppose you come back and fight him later.
Oh yeah, we'll see him later.
Okay.
And I wasn't joking about him being the gimmick fight, so... It's basically exactly as I told you.
So what's going on here? I can't hear the voice. It's too low.
We're kind of being summoned into the Nexus.
Right. The Nexus, is that the sort of the hub of the game?
Firelink
Shrine?
It sure is.
Okay.
Except our body.
Oh my goodness. Bound. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. That's
his legs.
Yep. The maiden, dude. My wife. My weird wax face covered wife.
Okay, I haven't seen her face yet.
Yeah, well, actually, I talked to an NPC in like 2 minutes here that basically tells you.
Thematically, this game does it seems very different from Dark Souls. The gameplay is obviously.
Hey, want to see our crestfallen warrior?
Okay.
It's like the same guy.
Who, Oscar, the Knight of Astoria. What do you mean the
crestfallen warrior, like right in Firelink Shrine? It's like the same dude.
Yes. Yeah. I know who you mean.
The guy who basically tells you where to go, except this guy straight up tells you where the fuck to go.
I thought he was the crestfallen merchant. I thought the warrior.
Oh, crestfallen merchant is in Sense Fortress.
Oh, right. Where do their names come from? They don't call.
They're simply crestfallen.
But are those names that the fans have just applied to them?
No, they're simply
crestfallen. Is that from? Okay.
I believe the guide even tells you that they're just crestfallen people.
Oh wow, it is the same guy.
Straight up, dude. This guy is also fucking just as depressing and just as lame and not. You can. I don't even know why I talk to this guy. Fuck him. Except this guy will actually straight up tell you where to go. He fucking points to it. Look. Like, hey, you're going here, dude. Meanwhile, the other
Well-
guy's just like, well, there's a bell up, and then there's a bell down. Look for them. Bye.
Well, I mean, this is a linear game. right?
Yes.
So
Though it's also
it
very
makes sense.
open in that you can go, like, you can pick which level you want to go to.
When the scourge
Oh, really?
came, I didn't know what
Neat.
hit me.
Also, Stockpile
When I
Thomas
came
is a
to,
shit.
I found myself
Listen to
here
this guy.
in the
He's
Nexus.
a shit.
My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons.
Poor guy.
Aw,
I would be
he's the
worthless
crestfallen
in
merchant.
battle. At the very least,
Or the
I hope
crestfallen
to lend my
stockpiler.
assistance to you brave
He's not a merchant?
slayers
No,
of
he just
demons.
holds your items. There's item burden in this
I would
game.
be
You can't hold
happy to
everything.
lighten your load.
Oh, really?
Yep.
After any excess
Huh.
baggage.
I kind of, actually, I kind of like that. I hated carrying around like a metric ton of shit in Dark Souls.
Well, that's what the
I mean,
bottomless
there was-
box is for.
Yeah, but there's really no point to it, like, because there's no.
I can't
penalty,
believe
so
you have to buy it. I think that's the dumbest thing. You have to buy the bottomless box.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
That is just a ridiculous. I don't know. That's just ridiculous.
I don't think I ever bought it. I bought it like at the end of the game when it wasn't even necessary anymore, just because I had so much shit.
This guy
I just couldn't,
abandoned.
I couldn't handle it.
This guy abandoned his wife and daughter like a piece of shit, and he feels like a piece of shit. So-
Does he redeem himself?
No, he's not a demon, dude. He's like a straight up dude. I believe he's dead. Just like well, no, he looks like he looks like he's alive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh hey,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
when I walk,
Whoa, whoa,
pay
whoa.
attention. Like when I walk, when my character walks.
My young daughter would have been.
Just putting that out there.
The poor girl.
Okay.
Trapped
Just
here
pay
with her
attention.
eyes occluded
I
by
am!
wax.
Jesus!
If only
And
something
her
could be
eyes
done
are
to help her.
something by wax. That's
If only something.
the
You're
maiden
just
in
going
black.
through all his
Best of
dialogue
luck to
options.
you.
Yeah, because a lot of the lore you get in this game is with NPCs.
You new here? You here for my services?
Who's this Aristotle-looking motherfucker?
Just an ordinary blacksmith.
Baldwin.
Blacksmith?
Simple.
Yep.
Just bring me all the
He's old and
souls
skinny.
you
He can't be a
can.
blacksmith.
Well,
In trade, I'll give you weapons. I'll
he
forge
didn't
ones
buff
you
up
already
like
have.
Andre, so
With your souls,
He didn't
I
lift.
can eke out a living.
he didn't.
With my weapons.
Andre spent all of his time lifting. This guy is just like, nah, I can just forge.
Not a bad deal.
They always say never trust a skinny chef. The same logic applies to blacksmiths.
Well,
trust him.
I can't believe that. That's some cooking shit. Get out of here with that.
What's wrong with cooking?
I don't know. Just shut up about cooking already.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. Fuck you.
So what are you gonna purchase? Did you sell your rapier?
No, I repaired it. I'm not buying anything.
Oh, okay.
But there's another blacksmith at the entrance of
Oh, this is
Startown
important.
Mine.
There's only 2 blacksmiths in this game.
Wow. Wow. They really are a lot more upfront with
Thankfully,
Yeah.
fuck.
One left in a town of
Jeez.
souls.
So much better.
If you do meet
You
him,
want another blacksmith? Go over here. Like,
forget it.
they don't tell you that in Dark Souls.
Except with this blacksmith, I don't think he really wants your business unless you get him a specific item later on.
Blacksmiths in this temple that handle
From what I can remember, there's another NPC here that I don't talk to because she's not
You
important.
just have to make do.
But
Okay.
I'll probably talk to her some other time.
But I'm still a good
Well,
guy.
we can look forward to that.
I
Why
can't
are you only at half health?
because I'm in soul form.
Are you cursed?
Nope, I'm in soul form. You just don't.
You
You
don't-
just in soul form. You don't have all your health.
No, so it's like being cursed.
Yeah, I guess. Except you can have a
Okay.
body and be cursed, can't you?
Yes,
Yes.
maybe.
So
I
this
just,
is
I just mean because it halves your health.
this is the only place we can actually go to for now. Once we beat this area, everything opens up. This is like a really extended tutorial, basically.
Nice. I do like the loading screens.
Well, if it weren't for my editing, you would have to stare at that Burger King for a minute, a solid minute.
Dude, did you ever play Morrowind on console?
No, I've
Holy God,
heard terrible
Jesus.
things. I've heard terrible things.
Jesus Murphy, man. Fucking loading screens are like, I'm not joking. I exaggerate a lot. 5-minute loading screen. Seriously. But you do it once and then you can play until you die. If you die, it has to reload
Oh,
for some
jeez.
reason, which is ridiculous. It's still in the
Try
RAM.
using
I
a
don't
scroll
know
of
why they
Icarian
don't.
Flight.
So that was the Hellkite Dragon?
Yeah. And that's it for